One of my favorite things to do when I come into the airport is to look outside and wonder where all these flights are going, what parts of the world. Right now I'm at JFK Terminal 4 and I just did TSA PreCheck for the very first time. I wanted to discuss, is it worth it? And how is it flying on Delta as well, which has been an airliner. I've been doing it for the past year. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist, and join me for a nice chat here before I fly off, heading off to Great Britain. So right now, this is Terminal 4. As you can see, it is hustling and bustling with people. Terminal 4 is used by many other airliners, but Delta is one of the major ones. They have a whole lot of gates all around here. And here's one of the the automatic sidewalks, which I love it, the automatic walkways. And I found an empty area here because there's no flights taking off from this particular gate. So I ended up getting myself a smoothie from Jamba Juice. Let's see how that is. And here's my gear, but I actually have one checked bag. So welcome everyone, nice to see you here. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. I'm gonna remove my mask because I'm gonna be drinking this Jamba Juice here at the airport. In order to drink a good Jamba Juice, this is not sponsored by them at all, but I need to have no mask. So I'm about to fly off to London and I'm so incredibly excited. And then I'm gonna go to all parts of Great Britain. Stay tuned. I won't be announcing exactly where I'll be when, but just stay tuned every Thursdays through Sundays at 3 p.m. British time. And that is 10 a.m. New York time. So let's try this Jamba Juice. Oh, I love it. Oh. Luckily they have a lot of options now where you don't need to have any milk in it. And this is really good. Now I'm a bit red because I actually did an excuse of trying to sneak in more things with me. So I'm traveling during winter time. And in order to maximize my baggage space, I have a check bag with a few sweaters of mine that I really wanted to wear in London and other parts of Scotland and Wales potentially as well. But as well, I needed to bring a big jacket. So I have my big jacket, but otherwise all my layers would have been way too much. So I ended up wearing this mid layer, and this is a full wool overshirt. And I am very hot, so I'm gonna take off one layer. Nova likes my hair today. Yeah, it's a rainy day here in New York City today. So I'm glad you enjoy my rainy day New York weather, New York hair. So I'm gonna take off this overshirt because I am steaming with all these layers. And I could have cheated even more. If I didn't want to bring any check luggage, I would just wear like 3 sweaters. And then I would have been looking like a huge Michelin man as I go on the check-in line. So for anyone who doesn't know, there is TSA Pre-Check here in America, which means that you can go basically on the express line through security check any parts of America. I'm not sure if this applies to other countries yet, so do let me know if other countries have this or something very similar. But in order to get pre-check, you have to pay an amount of money, and that amount of money, it's $85, but I did global entry, so it's $100. And then you end up getting that express line. They have to investigate everything about you. You answer a whole lot of questions of where you work, where you have worked, what exactly you do, why you do it, how you do it, and a whole lot of information. I probably know a lot more than that. But is it worth it? I've delayed years in getting pre-check. And Kay says we have US pre-clearance. TSA pre-check is different from international US pre-clearance. US pre-clearance means that you do customs before you arrive to the US, meaning when you arrive as if you were domestic, but you're arriving internationally. Pre-check is an express line for the security check. Anyone who does security check. Francis says, am I going to England? Indeed I am. So is it worth it? I did global entry plus TSA PreCheck. I don't have any experience with global entry yet. So I'm gonna find how global entry is when I come back to the US. But I paid $100. I waited a few months to get an interview. I answered a bunch of questions, went into an in-person interview. The in-person interview was super quicker than I've realized. And then I ended up getting accepted just a mere 3 weeks ago. Did TSA PreCheck today. And I was surprised. There was no line. Today is a pretty kind of slow day in the airport anyway. But generally, when it's a peak day, the lines on the security check, especially in an airliner as popular as Delta, can get rather long. So you can end up waiting maybe 30 minutes, probably be the average. Sometimes you might risk even more, but those are extreme circumstances. TSA PreCheck, there was only one gentleman in front of me. That was it. And then as I gave my passport, they end up just checking my ID and my boarding pass. I had one little thing where they wanted to check a second form of ID. Maybe it's because the first time I do pre-check, I'm not sure why. But nonetheless, I showed my driver's license and then they allowed me through. And no wait, I didn't need to take off my shoes too, which was interesting because I think in the regular security line, as far as I remember, I always have to take off my shoes. And I didn't need to do the crazy, huge X-ray machine type of deal. The guys at the pre-check line seem a little bit more lax too, so it was very nice, so very smooth. So I would recommend it. Alex says, why do I look sunburned? Well, because I just came from Hawaii, that's why. No, I look sunburned because I'm overheated. I'm wearing way too many layers. I was wearing a huge jacket, wool overshirt. I'm wearing a cashmere pullover and a t-shirt. I'm way too layered up. So Sharon says, wow, no shoe check. Yes, no shoe check. So short answer is TSA worth it? Everyone who's done TSA PreCheck, do let us know. Is it worth it on your perspective? For me, my first impression is, hell yes, it's worth it. I felt so relieved that I didn't need to wait on a long line. So it felt a lot easier. Hello, Faith. Faith is a new moderator. Nice to see you here. We got a super chat from Deb. Says, can't wait to see your streams from here in London. Yes, I'm so excited to feature London and other cities in Great Britain. Han says PreCheck is worth it, so I do recommend PreCheck. Is it different from Clear? Clear is a private service. I've never had Clear before. Never tried it. Weather is a bit up and down here at the moment. Yesterday morning was glorious sunshine, says Corin. In the afternoon, dark clouds and hail. That sounds amazing. Hey, Pat says, have a great trip. London should be amazing. Hopefully it's snowing in Great Britain. Where are the cities you plan to visit, says Lori. The other city I would definitely be visiting, 2 cities, 100%, is London and Edinburgh. Who knows what else? So, Delta. I've been flying Delta for the past year. Ryan says he wants an airport lounge review. I unfortunately don't have access to an airport lounge since I'm not a flying first class, nor am I like the highest of elite members yet. Right now was a silver elite member. So I don't have the first class experience yet. But maybe soon I'll show you first class. But for the past year I've been flying Delta because my usual airliner before Delta was either Norwegian Airlines, which was super cheap, or it was Emirates Airways. Emirates Airways is going to locations that I'm not going right now because of the pandemic. And then Norwegian Airlines went bankrupt and no longer have flights international. I'm not sure if Norwegian Airlines is even flying in Norway. So it is unfortunate I can't use Norwegian Airlines. But Norwegian Airlines was a really low budget airway. Sure, I saved a whole lot of money in airfare, but the seats were more cramped. The food options were pretty bad. I remember only having sandwiches when traveling to Romania, which was a measly sandwich. But Delta has been different. Delta, cool thing is you can switch the flights at any time, which I really love. Seats are a little bit more comfortable than Norwegian, but not as comfortable as Emirates or Turkish Airlines, which is one of my other favorite airliners. But there is a convenience that you can change tickets at any time, and that's amazing. And then beyond that, they do have very good food options in Delta. They actually have real food. Tastes like a TV dinner, tastes like a frozen dinner, but it's better than just a measly cheese sandwich. So feel free to ask me anything you would like. Those were my thoughts of TSA PreCheck. Is it worth it? Yes. Delta Airlines, really loving traveling with them. It has been so easy to shift around my plans all throughout this year, which has been a crazy year for travel. Macaulay says, please no egg sandwich. Macaulay's is referring to Mexico City, where I ate an egg sandwich before flying, egg salad sandwich before flying. And it did not turn out too well, potentially. Potentially it was the egg sandwich or it was the oysters I ate the day before, but I was food poisoned for one entire week. Pat says PreCheck is definitely worth it. Ferry cross the Misery Liverpool, says Janice. Ooh, what is the Ferry cross Liverpool? Alan says, will you mind telling us about the necklace? Yeah, it's a green emerald necklace. It's from a company called Miansai, and I like green emerald. I associate it a lot with the movies of ancient China when I was younger. So you would have movies like Mulan and Three Ninjas and other films that, sure, of course, they're not accurate depictions of real Chinese history or culture, but that was my childhood. I really did enjoy those movies. So I associate a lot with that. And then beyond that, I like how green emerald always symbolizes wealth and prosperity. You're leaving New York City? Indeed I am. How long is the flight? 6 hours, Laureen. 6 hours from JFK to Heathrow, London. And then I am going, then return, it's 8 hours when I'm coming back. What time is your flight? 8 p.m. Flight DL1 is my flight, if anyone wants to track it. Hopefully the flight won't get rerouted to Iceland. Then otherwise you'll be seeing live streams in Iceland. Hopefully there's not a massive storm where you'll see me on Thursday. Hey guys, I'm actually in Reykjavik. I hope you enjoy the Reykjavik. I am actually really hyped to go one day to Reykjavik, but not during wintertime. What are you seeing in London, says Sarah? You'll be seeing a lot of things, everyone. You'll be seeing Tower of London, Tower Bridge, the City of London. Not London the city, but the City of London. You'll find out about that. It's a really interesting history. There's a city within the city. It's like the Vatican City of London. And a whole lot of different things. I might be showing also the occult bookshop, one of the oldest occult bookshops in the world. which is very interesting. There's also the Harry Potter locations. Caddy sent 100 stars. Thank you so much. Wendy says, you look tired. I'm a bit overheated. It's a bit humid outside. It's very humid outside. And also, it's kind of dry and warm in here. It's very warm. So, yeah. Ryan says, go to Windsor Castle. Pablo says, Square Mile. Oh, yeah. Congratulations on 486,000 followers on TikTok. Yes, Bernard. I'll be doing a whole lot of TikToks, and those also will be posted on Facebook. So be sure to follow me on Ariel Vieira on TikTok, and on Facebook is Urbanist Live. Harold's is great tea time. I will be showing tea time. I have not heard about Harold's specifically for tea time. I do want to show Harold's. I'm not sure if there's cell phone reception there because I actually went to London 4 years ago and I tried to do a live stream in Harold's, which is one of the most beautiful department stores I've ever seen in my life. Far exceeds the department stores here in the US. But they didn't have any cell phone reception. So I might do a short TikTok video. So Ariel Vieira on TikTok or on Facebook, Urbanist Live is where I post the short videos. YouTube, unfortunately, YouTube Shorts, the limit is only 1 minute. I usually make my videos 3 minutes and they're heavily edited. Now, a lot of them are. So you get like a full vlog experience in 3 minutes or less. I hope YouTube Shorts changes its policy and goes up to 3 minutes. Then I'll start posting my TikToks on YouTube as well. Marcel says, we love the TSA. I'm so glad, Marcel. I've been late to airport in Miami. It only took me 5 minutes to go through. Lover in Toronto, we go through TSA and it's very fast. We just renewed it. I'm so glad you did TSA PreCheck. That's great to hear. I heard poke, they have poke in UK. Says Lorraine. Yeah, indeed they do have poke in UK. Lorraine, stay tuned, baby. I'll feature a poke. Will you be visiting Edinburgh? Edinburgh is on the list. Christine, great question. So, feel free to ask me anything you would like about travel, about going over to the UK. Am I leaving today? Indeed I am. I wouldn't be here at the airport otherwise. I don't work at the airport, so indeed, this is the only reason I'm at the airport, is because I'm about to fly off. Is Norwich on the list? Norwich. And pardon my pronunciation on names in Great Britain. I'm not sure, I don't think the British are going to be as offended as Italians were in terms of pronunciation. But I apologize ahead of time because while I might know how to pronounce Norwich, and maybe a few other places, Leicester, for example, Leicester Square, stay tuned. The rules don't always apply the same way around Great Britain. They don't. So sometimes a witch might actually not be Norwich. It might be Norwich or some other town that has a witch. You might actually need to pronounce the witch. So pardon me in ahead of time. Pronounce schedule. Well, of course. I'm already in London. I'm already in British mentality. It's schedule. It's not schedule. Bring an umbrella if you're coming to Edinburgh. Do the Scots use umbrellas? Because in Ireland, the Irish did not use umbrellas. And I was shocked. My entire time in Ireland, I did not use the umbrella once. Actually, I used the umbrella once. I did, yeah. When there was like a heavy downpour in Kylemore Abbey Castle. And I used the umbrella. And it broke because the winds were so high. So I haven't used the umbrella. I just have a rainproof jacket with me. Just join. You're flying sound schedule? It is. Catherine says, I'm assuming you're flying first class. Yeah, of course. Only the finest for me. Hello, says Matt. Can't wait to see London. Yes. How are you getting to Edinburgh? Rail, yeah. Once I'm in the UK, everything will either be rail or bus, but I will be prioritizing rail. So Miguel asked what the TSA is. It's the security agency. Let me know what the T stands for, but it's the security that you go through at the airport. Will you be filming on the plane? No, that's a bit awkward. I know some people do it. If I do first class, I will be filming a first class whenever I do it. I haven't flown first class in ages. Last time I flew first class was when I traveled with my mom to Puerto Rico and we were upgraded. It was Tower Air, I think it was. We were upgraded. And I remember the big seats and it was nice, but it's not like the modern first class where you can do a full recline. I never done that yet. So when I first do it, unfortunately today's not the day, or maybe there's someone who works for Delta and will upgrade me out of nowhere. Hint, hint, anyone who's out there who works for Delta or knows someone directly who works for Delta can upgrade me within the next hour. I'm in flight DL1. My name is Ariel Vieira. I doubt there's another Ariel Vieira out there. So, but when I get that first class flight, I will be doing a video on it, a vlog. TSA means Transportation Safety Administration. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Ryan says DL1 is Delta's flagship flight. Ooh. Net says you should always ask for an upgrade. You never know. Yeah, people say that. Do you just like go up to the check-in counter and just say, hey, can you upgrade me? Transportation Security Administration. Thank you so much. Wendy says, I love your curly hair. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate that. Do you have to be so early? I always come to be very safe. I come 3 hours earlier. Today, I got in within 10 minutes. No, maybe 10 minutes is a bit of exaggeration. 20 minutes. 20 minutes I got in total. From stepping off the car to here, 20 minutes. When I went to Ireland, they were checking the documentation in depth of everyone. And it wasn't just people who were traveling to Ireland, it's people traveling to Italy, Amsterdam, all these places. And that wait took nearly an hour. So you don't know. Do watch out. It is the pandemic. The chances are a bit higher that you will be waiting. Today, there was no wait. But be cautious until there are definitely no restrictions whatsoever. Then you can kind of lay back. But right now, be cautious just in case. So 3 hours minimum before your departure time. Wow, not bad at T4. Used to be like 40 to 50 minutes. Yep. How many time zones will you have? I will only be in one time zone the entire trip. I'm sticking to Great Britain only. Just to the island. Hey, Rob says, have a great flight. Catherine says, I know you're excited. Yeah, I am very excited. Very, very excited. Do you have carry-on or check-in luggage? I have both. This has been the most I've ever packed in any trip. Oh. Okay. So here's my check-in. I mean, this is my carry-on. I carry on like this. That's how I do it. This is my carry-on. It's a book bag. Here's mostly my gear. My laptop. I have a few toiletries. And a smaller backpack. The backpack that I end up using when walking around is also inside here. It's pretty heavy, but I can fit a few more things whenever I need to. When I come back, I can like bring more stuff. And then I also have a checked luggage that was a regular kind of roll luggage. Why are those hazard vehicles keep passing by? I have no idea. Don't know. Someone left a $5 super chat. Hey, JC says, hey, Ariel, safe travels. Thank you for the great tours of different countries and cities. Blessings from rainy Puerto Rico. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're enjoying the videos. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You finally got one of your dream trips, says Joe. Yes, I did indeed. I've been talking about this trip for a long while. Definitely since 2020, I've been talking about it. So I can't wait to go. What Jamba Juice drink are you drinking? I'm drinking the Mega Mango without strawberry. Nikki, great question. Will you be going to Fort Mason? I think I will. Yeah, I mean, I will. Fort Mason, definitely. Reggie says, my carry-on on Amtrak is usually my laptop, phone, and a big bucket of KFC fried chicken and a soda. Nice, Reggie, nice. Betsy says, oh. Betsy, let's see what Betsy says. I missed Betsy's comment. Brian says, have you been to Britain before? Yeah, 4 years ago. I did one year in Britain. Betsy says, just joined the video. I'm going to Great Britain, Betsy. I like Marks and Spencer's. Yep, me too. You inspired me to get up and go, says Christina. I would love you to tour a castle over there. Yeah, I'll be showing at least one castle. Maybe a few, most likely a few. I have a recommendation, Bath. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I have Bath in mind. George says I'm going to test positive for meat pies. Indeed I will. Indeed I will test positive for meat pies. How long will you be in the UK? A little bit more than a month and 2 weeks. Wendy says, wish you a very safe trip. Thank you so much, Wendy. All right, I'm rounding up to 30 minutes. We're at 26 minutes right now, 27 minutes. 3 more minutes. Feel free to ask me any questions. Will you be going to Big Ben? You'll be seeing Big Ben, definitely. Will I be going inside? I'm not sure if I can go inside. I don't know who to reach out to go inside. I've reached out to a few places. One of them got back. So I reached out to one place, which is going to be very interesting. One of them got back. Is there Wi-Fi in your plane? So there's supposed to be Wi-Fi. And believe me, I tried live streaming. It is not possible. The service is so slow. They block high upload rates. So I can't live stream from a flight, which I would love to at some point. London Soho, I heard it's wild over there. Go drinking with the locals, says Rebel. Oh yeah, I definitely will be going to Soho. The London one. The Tower of London, says Carmen. Mm-hmm. Hope you do some night streams, says Susie. I will, especially in the major cities. MJ says your face is pink today. Indeed it is pink. If you need legal advice, I know a London lawyer, says Lucia. I doubt I will come into the need of a London lawyer, but thank you so much for offering your contact. I appreciate that. What will you do if we all got on the plane with you? Wearing our name tag, says Catherine. D says, rosy cheeks indeed. You should do a collab with Jess of Love in London. She's very interesting. She's a very interesting person. Check out her TikTok. I'll say that. Check out her TikTok of Just in London. I do appreciate her videos. Enjoy your flight, says B. Chris. Oh, thank you so much, B. Chris. Can't wait, Ariel. Have fun. Hotels or Airbnb? Both. I'll be doing both. Of course, Airbnb and hotel reviews will be up on TikTok, Instagram, and also on Facebook. All three. JP says, why such long trips? Someone earlier asked, am I working or am I going for a vacation? This is not vacation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm traveling for this. I make videos for a living. So I make YouTube, TikToks, and Facebook videos, all for a living. So that is traveling to provide you entertainment. That's why I'm traveling. And if anyone disagrees with the form of entertainment I provide, well, you can watch another show. Are you making a living off YouTube? Yes, I am, yeah. Considering having a Royal Guard laugh at some time of your visit, I would love to make a Royal Guard laugh. Sweet Dream says, and you do an awesome job at it. MJ says, aren't you at the mall? No, this is not the mall. This is the JFK airport. Go and see Cardiff Castle. Ooh, I would love that. When's your first live in the UK? Official first live is Thursday at 3 p.m. UK time. So everyone right now, Thursdays through Sundays at 3 p.m. UK time, I'll be going live. That's 10 a.m. New York City time. That's 4 p.m. for most of Western Europe. And that is 7 a.m. for LA. Sorry for the Hawaiians out there. I know people watch me in the Pacific, and it'll be a little bit early, but it's the best time I can show you because I try to find the proper balance when making a schedule. My videos are about the history, about the landmarks, about the museums. I go to all those places, and also I go to like cafes and bakeries and restaurants. The perfect time for all those, and also I need daytime so I can show you the best kind of way, the city. I have to find the perfect time to balance it. So I usually find the perfect time to balance between Eastern time, where people already know me in New York, and the time I'm at the location. So 3 p.m. is just perfect because most landmarks close around 5, and cafes around 5 p.m. as well. So just right there. And it gets dark, I think, around 6, 7. 3 p.m. our time is good. Later it starts to get dark, you're right. British History Museum is the best. Yeah, I'm tempted to reach out to them. I might reach out to them. See if I can do a collaboration with them. How about if you split the videos up? I don't like splitting the videos up. I like giving you a full experience. I mean, I do mini live videos here and there, Adam, but I like giving you a full experience. It gets dark at 5:30 p.m. Wow, it gets dark early. Okay, so never mind. But at least I'll have an hour, 2 hours of daytime on my live videos. Costa Coffee in London is the best, says Maria. Costa Coffee is like it's similar to Starbucks. I do appreciate it because they have comfy couches. All right, everyone. Will you use the subways to get around? Yeah, I will, Jin. I will. I really appreciate everyone asking so many questions, keeping the great conversation. We have a few new mods. One of them is tuning in today, Faith. So everyone give a round of hearts to Faith. I'm not sure if the other two mods tuned in that I accepted. So Faith, thank you so much for having the faith in Urbanist and volunteering to become a mod. She's also a super urbanist. So thank you so much. If you want to become a mega urbanist and end up getting access to bonus videos for everyone who's $5 or above on YouTube, on Patreon, or on Facebook, slam that join button on YouTube, or go directly at patreon.com/urbanist, or become that supporter button on Facebook. And if you do $20 or above, you will be getting postcards. That is on Patreon or on YouTube. You'll be getting a postcard. And then another places. So everyone. So thank you to the show. You make it able to, for me, to not only provide you the entertainment of vicarious travel. There's many other people out there in the world that could use these videos for a whole slew of reasons. Vicarious travels, but also I can provide them for free to everyone. And everyone, keep being awesome. It's cutting out sometimes. Oh no. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.